Hello, namaste, and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena, and today I will discuss about what is a data breach, different type of data breaches, and how it affects your company. What are the steps you can take to prevent data breaches? Okay, although we are putting or the different companies are uh, placing multiple services, softwares to keep their data secure, but still. Uh, Attacks happening on the data and data breaches are occurring. So what exactly is the data breach we need to understand. When we say data breach means the information that's related to somebody personal or that organization information, which is some confidential data. Okay, when it is uh, available to unauthorized environment or by the people who are not authorized or without the consent of the person or the organization which are concerned. Okay, means illegally, we if somebody is having data without the permission of authorized person, that means the database occurred. Okay, or it's sometimes it's also called data leakage. So when we say data breaches, what are the data breaches incidents type? Okay, or when we say what are the sources of data incidents, we can also categorize it. When we are saying number of breaches incidents by type, you can see here hackers always trying to find out or trying to steal some identity theft. Okay, they want to steal the identity of the user. So 65% of the attacks happening for identity, and 17% of the attacks are just for account access. Okay, and 13% of the uh, data breaches is for financial access. Clear? So another thing is who is uh, behind those data breaches. 56% of the data breaches are happening due to the malicious outsider, hackers, state sponsors, or the sponsored by the governments of the country, or some political or some organization, well organized people are just doing those attacks. Clear? So that ratio is really very big. So 56% and 30% just due to the accidental loss. Maybe we are not take caring of our data, maybe we are losing their credential, or maybe this we just fall in the trap of the phishing or sharing that information with the social engineering kind of attack. Okay, or we install some software which was having trojan, and now this they are collecting the data and sending to the hackers. Okay, so 7% is also from okay, because insider is maybe unhappy employee, or the employee of having some kind of uh, we can say weaknesses, or uh, some kind of incentive they are getting from the competitor, so they are selling that data to the competitor as well. Okay, or for even to revenge some their employer, they can also do. So data breach is happening all this way. Now we need to understand why and how does it occurs. When we are using weak credential, we are using very uh, common password, or we haven't changed the default password of our devices, network devices, or the some other devices which we are using, and hacker easily can find out, yes, this is the password, or if they are the stolen hash value, and if that's common, then definitely they can find out a match with the database they are having. So this is one of the very big reason. might be the application which we are using that is not properly designed. The code is poorly designed. They're not taken care the security at the time of designing an application. Then definitely there will be bug into the application. They find Hackers will find out, yes, which is the weakest part into the application, how they can penetrate, how they can break the security of that application. Then definitely data breach will happen. Or sometime the network design is also poor. We are not placed proper firewall, or even we are having the firewall, but still we are not using the proper policies inside it. We haven't configured the proper rules so that it can break or it can stop the attacks. So poor design can be a, a big reason. Or some malicious link or softwares. Somebody just clicked on a software or on the link on a particular website. A malicious code executed on your computer, and that's breached the complete uh, security of your company. Okay, once hackers will inside, they will uh, easily can pivot from uh, one device to another device, and then they will see, okay, what type of critical information exists into your network, where the best information for them, and then they will collect it. Yeah. Or over permissions. This is it's like what are the employees in different positions, we must give the permissions so that they can only perform their task, not to beyond that. So normal user, when that user is having a permission beyond their work, then hacker, if they will steal their credentials, they will break down security on their computer, and then definitely they can use uh, a credential, the same credential, to get access on the other devices as well. So design a policy not to give extra right to the person which they need not. Okay. Or companies inside the companies, definitely people are working for somebody else, and they can also steal the information. Or the improper configuration. Sometimes we just didn't care, yeah, this configuration is not useful, or having weak security, so we don't care, and then due to the improper configuration, data breaches occurs. Now the question comes, how we can prevent those data breaches? First of all, let's understand it. uh, Here is the attacker, and this is the target of the attacker. Okay, so they want to steal the information from here. So first of all, if he's outsider, then definitely they will try to collect a lot of information about our network. So whether by the social engineering, phishing, or from the website, or infrastructure weaknesses, or sending some traffic which can evade our security devices. Yeah. So they will send the information and collect then for a lot of information research work on about our company, and then definitely they will find out what is the attack or the exploit will work against those weaknesses or vulnerabilities, and then they will perform the attack and exfiltrate that data, and that whatever the command and control they are using, whatever the server they have established, they will keep storing that data from our company on that server, and then they will use it. Okay, so what we can use to prevent it? First of all, you need to understand, keep only what you need. Don't, either that's a software, services, port, or the data which is not useful for yourself or your company, eliminate it. Okay, another thing, secure your data. Either that's you're using encryption when you are storing on your devices, or when you are transferring the data to the other users, or on internet, make it you are sending it with a secure channel. Okay, and when you are using it on your system, then definitely there must be some secure methods. You are using the software applications, uh, secure application. Okay, and educate the employees. Well trained employee can secure the companies from lot many breaches. Okay, if they were be well educated, they just come to know, yes, this is a trap, we are not going to stuck up into that trap, we are not going to fall into this particular uh, campaign of the attackers. So that's important. And destroy before disposing. If you say okay, this is the data, this is the policies for our data. For example, say we have data, we can do the policy, we should keep our data for 2 years. Now just this is beyond 2 years and now we need to dispose it. So before disposing the data, destroy it. Otherwise there are multiple tools hackers can use to recover the data. Clear? If that's in on hard disk or on the tape, destroy it completely so that it cannot be recoverable. Clear? Or update your policies. Keep eyes on the policies whether they are up to the mark as per the new breaches, new vulnerabilities. If not, just keep updating it. Or enhance your digital security. Clear? And whatsoever the software systems we are using, keep updating it, because the vendors are sending time to time, they send the uh, updates, patches for their systems, for their softwares. So keep them updated. Otherwise, if you will not update, and for example say you are for 10 days not updating your devices, then definitely that 0 day attack will be exist on your system. Although the vendors already publish the patch for the particular vulnerability, but if you not install on your system, then definitely you are giving us open invitation to the hackers. Okay, come and just access that vulnerabilities. I am open to that particular vulnerabilities. Just keep updating your systems. Clear? So lot many things you can do to prevent against those data breaches. Clear? And what are the uh, big data breaches uh, in the history? It was CAM4. It was 10.88 billion records affected due to that data breaches. And Yahoo, it was 3 billion records accounts were affected. And in 2018, um, there were 1.1 billion people were affected. The Aadhaar attacks, and in 2018, it was no, it was 2019, 885 million users were affected due to data breaches. So lot of data breaches are happening, but we can help our companies to just minimize those, to secure our data, to secure our infrastructure. Clear? And follow me on the Cybersecurity Prism and get the notification for the next interesting and informative session. Also share that session with your friends and group members as well, so that they will be able to understand about data breaches, how this is happening, what different types, and how just you can prevent it. And in the next session, I will discuss about what is a password manager. So see you in the next session. Namaste.